Hi, it's Neets with your weekly reading. This is for the Valentine's season, so it's a love reading, and I'm going to look at Cancer who are in a relationship, Cancerians, and single Cancerians also. So this is for Cancer, this is for couples. I am quite new to YouTube, so if you do want to like, subscribe and share, it would help me to reach more people. I've been reading for 30 years. I've been reading on various sites for a long time, but it's the first time I've set up my own channel. Okay, so I'm very new. So if you want a private reading, there's a link to that in the description as well. If you want to listen to some music that will balance your chakras, I have music that has embedded frequencies in to balance the chakras. It's modern music. It's not new age music. It's just normal modern music, okay? So you might like to put that in your playlists, and it will balance your chakras as well as being something that you can enjoy listening to as well. Right, Cancerians who are in a relationship. Some of you may be having a little bit of a tough time with your partner at the moment. It feels like you're niggling at each other, you're biting at the slightest thing, you're jumping down each other's throats. It's like you're almost like waiting for an argument or looking at an argument. And I want to say, it says don't sweat the small stuff, this card. Try not to argue over small things that don't matter. Try to gain some perspective within the relationship. Try to think about what is going on, because it's not the little things that are the problem. There's obviously some deeper underlying problem within the relationship that you need to address, okay? It could be just that you're unhappy as an individual as well. It could be that you're both unhappy as individuals. It's not necessarily just about the relationship. You are being advised by the spirit guides that you could seek an expert. You could actually go for counselling together. You could talk to somebody about what's going off, what's going wrong with your relationship. That could help some of you. So if you decide that you want help, it's out there, and that could really help your relationship at the moment. So, sometimes it's good, and you can learn things. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, right, okay, so invest in your spirit. You're being asked to invest in your spirit. So for me, that means spring's coming, okay? Look at the cherry blossom. Just go for a walk in nature. Do something that makes you feel good as an individual, because that will help the relationship. So you need to do something different, and you need to start looking at things that you want to pursue as well. I get the feeling that all the things that you're doing at the moment nothing's growing, nothing's evolving. You need to separate yourself away a bit from this relationship and do things for yourself. Put your heart into some projects or hobbies, because that will help you to feel happier as an individual within the relationship, and it will strengthen yourself and your relationship, okay? Call your spirit home. You're being asked, like I said, like to walk in nature. You're being asked to think about meditation, think about relaxation, try and get into the calm, into the quiet in life. That's when your mind is at its most receptive for your spirit guides to give you messages, okay? So try and get into some kind of sense of calm. Right, Cancer couples, what do your guides want you to know? Those who are in a relationship. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. So, like I said, try not to argue about the small stuff, but if you've got something to say that's bothering you, something big, don't hide it from your partner. Make sure that you have that chat, sit down and get it off your chest, because this is why you're arguing, probably because you're not telling them what's really the matter, what's really wrong. It's like you're scared to tell them. That's just going to harbour resentment, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. And for some of you, it could actually make you quite ill if you don't sort of get it off your chest. So you need to be honest with your partner and be honest with yourselves, okay? Stop pushing against what is, align with it and move on. So that means stop pushing against what is. Stop going against the grain, stop pushing things to be something that they're not. You have to accept your situation as it is sometimes to be able to move forwards. Okay? What else have we got? What else have we got? Cancer who are in a relationship. I know that I crossed the line with you. So somebody is either wanting to say that to you, or you've crossed the line with your partner and you've said a few harsh words. you may have done things or said things that you didn't mean. So if that's the case, then I think you do need to chat about that and maybe have a bit of a say sorry about it. You need to clear the air, because you can't put up with behaviours that aren't good for you, okay? And if you know you've crossed the line, say sorry, or the person who has crossed the line should be saying sorry to you. I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay. Maybe you've had a bit of a revelation about what you want in your life, and maybe there's something good, but because there's something you want to tell your partner that's really positive, but because you've been arguing and you've not been getting on, you feel that it's not the right time to tell them. Some of you might be wanting to share the fact that you're with child. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Some of you might actually be pregnant, and you may be wanting to tell this person, but you're not in a good state at the moment, so you're not getting on, so you're not sure whether to say anything. Some of you might be in that situation. If you are, I'd say try and get into a position where you're not in this argumentative state first before you talk about anything like that, okay? Try and, call a truce. Get into a more peaceful position first, okay? What else do your guides want you to know, Cancerians who are in couples? Am I willing? Ooh. You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is a risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave, basically, and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach. God, that writing's so small. You will reach the desires and you will reach your dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. So if you are wanting to do something and your partner's against it, or you don't tell them because you know it's going to cause like a rift, I'd say go forwards and do it. You have to be honest and do what you want to do in life, and your partner shouldn't really be ever holding you back or tying you down. Because unconditional love is a love that's like, okay, well, I really want you to do this, but if you're not going to do that and you want to do that, then that's something that you need to do for yourself, because I love you and I'll let you do what you want to do, as long as you still can maintain some kind of relationship. That's okay, but obviously there has to be some boundaries. Today's soul action, it says, be brave, follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. So you should say to yourself on a daily basis, it's possible. Okay, that's what I have for Cancer couples. We're going to look at singles next. We're going to look at Cancerian singles. Okay. Yeah, let's look at Cancerian singles, see what the spirit guides have got for the Cancerian singles. What have you got, spirit guides, for Cancerian singles? Single Cancer. In this Valentine's period, what have you got? What have you got? Turn on the light. Create. Keep dancing. Give yourself the best. Nice card. It doesn't mean eat cake. Well, you maybe can have a little bit, but it doesn't mean eat cake, okay? It means give yourself the best, as in look after yourself as well. Okay. Turn on the lights. Let's start there. So you have to be in a position to want to have a relationship, to meet somebody. If you've got any doubts, fears, insecurities, or trepidation about it, it will put a halt on you meeting that person, okay? It will create a blockage and people will not come towards you. So I do feel strongly that some of you have to put some past things to rest before you are ready to meet somebody else, okay? So try and illuminate your fears. Bring out your fears into the light. It's a bit like the moon card in a way. It's like, bring your fears out into the light, into the sunlight, and try to understand why you're feeling so insecure, or why you're feeling so fearful of a relationship, or, what went wrong in the past. Have a look back at those things and try to be more positive. If you do want to meet someone, you are going to have to feel at peace with that. You're going to feel, well, you need to feel ready for a start. You've got to feel ready, because you won't meet anyone unless you do. Okay? You've been asked to be creative, get into your hobbies and projects, go away if you want to. Just do some nice things for yourself. Distract yourself from thoughts from the past. Try to build your own self-esteem up by doing nice things. It says keep dancing. If you like dancing, get out and dance. Give yourself the best. Love yourself. Spend this time while you're on your own, healing and doing things that are right for you. Okay, we've had this for a lot of signs this week. Do things that are right for you, because that's where the healing starts, and that's when you will then eventually be ready to meet somebody else. Okay? Let's look again at what else the guides have got for the Cancer singles. What have the guides got for Cancer singles? What have the guides got for Cancer singles? Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands. Ooh, okay, fair mixture there. Wow. So, single Cancerians, you're being drawn to maybe looking at jobs, jobs or work that are actually, and it means like going towards doing something that you actually want to do, but going towards working with people as well that have your sort of, well, they have the same interests as you, is what I'm trying to say. So I feel that the people that you need to be around at the moment are people that you have the same interests with, but it's not just friends. I do feel it could be drawing you towards some kind of job opportunity as well. So if you need to look at that, look at it, but that's what you need to do. And that might help you to feel better about yourself as well. That's what I'm picking up on. Because if you're not happy in your job, you're not happy with your day-to-day life, and you're not happy with your friends, you're not going to feel at your best in order to meet someone. So that does need sorting out for some of you, okay? King of Wands, I do feel that that's somebody bringing an opportunity in for you. Now, it's either an opportunity to travel, or it's an opportunity to start something new, and it might be a job for some of you, and I think that will make all the difference to your self-esteem. Ace of Wands, it is a new start. There's a brand new start coming, and it will make your heart sing. You'll feel so much happier in yourself, and you can let go of all this horrible, dark, depressed feeling that you've been feeling. Okay, so if you can let go of all of that and move towards this new thing that you're going to be doing, your self-esteem will build, and you will in turn then heal and be ready to meet someone. Right, which cards do I want here? I want these. Okay. Cancer singles, what have we got? Cancer singles, what have we got? Cancer singles. Cancer singles. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Okay, so if you've got somebody around you who's not feeling very good or very well, you might need to spend some time with them. If it's you, then if you need some self-love, that's how I see that card. So give yourself some self-love. But if there's someone around you who's not feeling great, like a friend, it could be that you just need to prop each other up, give each other a call, because that might help to lift you as well, because you're not on your own. Most people don't feel brilliant all of the time. There's, you know, everyone's got a lot of stuff going off in their lives. So it helps to talk about those things. Stop pushing against what is, align with it and move on. We've had this again. Stop pushing. Yeah, so you can't always change how things are that easily and quickly. That's how I see this card. You've just got to accept things as they are and move on. Stop expecting too much, okay? Stop expecting too much. All at once, anyway. It'll come in time. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. So trust your instincts in which way you want to go in life. You do know the answers. Your guides are saying you do know the answers, but you're looking for external sort of confirmation, let's say, instead of trusting your gut instincts. Be brave enough to know that you know what's right for you and go forward towards it. I get that very strongly. What else do we want to tell the single Cancerians? What else do we want to tell single Cancerians? Ooh, I wonder if you're happy without me. So I think you are still thinking back to somebody else, and you're thinking like, is that person happy without me? It's a natural thing to wonder that, it is, but I don't feel that it's actually very healthy to do that. I don't think it's healthy to do that. I'd suggest trying not to think down that road if you can. If that thought comes into your mind, just push it away instantly, okay? You and I were too young. Now, it doesn't mean you were too young in years, maybe. Some of you might have been. But I think it means that you were too young, as in immature or not emotionally ready for the kind of commitment that you wanted. Or maybe, you know, maybe one of you was not quite ready for the commitment that was needed. One of you was immature. What else have we got, spirit guides? I regret lying to you. So this won't, it doesn't mean that somebody did lie to you and you don't know. I'd say you will probably most likely know if this person's lied to you. And if somebody has lied to you, then they are going to be regretting it. Yes, they are going to feel sorry. But it is time to move on. The cards clearly say that. And you will move on to a happier period in your life. And you will move on to meet someone else. But you have to do this self-healing first, basically. And you have to get yourself on a happier pathway. And then you'll be ready. Okay? I've got September 17th. That might be a date that you want to put in your diary for something. Something significant may happen then. I've also got April the 4th for some reason, which is not too far away. So something significant could be happening then for you. They're just little dates from your spirit guides to give to you. Hope it resonates, but let's take care and let's meet up again soon. Let's talk next week. Take care.